Good morning. PK coming in here getting first. Good morning, PK. Hello, friends. Good morning, everyone. I hope, or good evening, I guess, for those that are across the world. Steffi Ann coming in getting second. Good morning. Good time zones, I should say. Good time zones. How's everyone doing? Aw, hey! Welcome in. How are you? Thanks for collecting your daily treats. How's it going, friends? Good morning. We are going to ignore that mess in the back, first of all. You're going to ignore all of that. We are trying to rearrange the loft to fit my fiance. Okay, I am wearing my ring. I was like, did I forget to put my ring on this morning? I did not. Haha. We are working on rearranging the loft in order to fit a setup for him to be able to play games and hang out there and have his gaming setup and equipment somewhere in the house. So that's why that is looking the way that it's looking right now. Ignore all of that. You see nothing. You see nothing back here, okay? Thank you. You know what? Pay attention to that. Pay attention to him over here on the dog bed. That's who you should be paying attention to. Pay attention to that good boy over there on the dog bed. That's what we're talking about now. Good morning, everybody. I am excited to... Oh, goody. All right. Auntie PK said Grace and Potion treat. He doesn't understand what that means. Grace and Potion Lancelot treat? No. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Here you go, Po. Say thanks, Auntie PK. It's not. Whoop. I smacked him right in the face. I'm sorry, buddy. There you go. Crunch, 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 crunch. Shadow coming in, getting into the early gang. Did you get your cookie, buddy? He's like, wait, it smacked me on the face. What do I do with it? What do I do with this? Delicious. I'm so sorry, Bobos. I didn't mean to. Citybug also getting into the early gang. All right. Shadow immediately coming in and causing chaos. Why? Why are you causing chaos right now? Why are you the way that you are? Oh my. Good morning, Shadow. It's what you do. Fair enough. Ow, my nail polish. I need to go get my nails redone, but in the interim, since I can't afford anything right now, I am just dealing with cracked and icky fingernails and toenails, and it makes things very challenging. There we go. Got it! You craft and cause chaos. PK is also coming in, wreaking havoc into the world this morning / evening for her. PK, how was the future? Is there anything important that we need to know about? Is there a button that we should push? Is there a pattern we need to be aware of? Now that you have completed the day, can you give us a little bit of insight into what the day for us in the past? Yes. Perfect. We love that. That was very descriptive. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Get off of the sticker, please. There we go. Got him. There. We now have eyeballs. Okay, so today what we are going to be working on is you guys were very generous and helped gift me a pattern set off of my throne wish list for a set of Winnie the Pooh characters. So I started working on Winnie the Pooh, and I did not get a chance to finish it just because I was busy. But look at how stinking cute he's coming out. Is this amazing? He's adorable. There is a button you should push. It's the follow button for this amazing person called Becca_MTBC. Hey. I did add 2 new pieces of merch to our 4th wall site. So if anybody is interested in some of the IRL before URL merch, I did add a backpack, like a drawstring backpack, and a mug. So if anybody is interested in some IRL before URL merch, I added those two just yesterday, I believe. I think it was yesterday morning. So I can absolutely add more. I can add t-shirts, I can add hats, I can add whatever, but I don't want to fill our merch site with things that people aren't interested in getting, if that makes sense. So I just want to know what people are actually interested in. And I'm lowering the prices because Fourth Wall tries to give the streamer a big profit margin. And I'm like, I don't need a big profit margin. I feel really bad about the prices of some of these things in general. So I'm lowering the prices. So they are a lot cheaper than other streamers' sites. Not to be like, buy my stuff over theirs, but it's just letting you know that I am very cognizant of the price of merch and how hard it is for people to purchase things from other streamers that they want to purchase. But hey, Mama Belle, welcome in. A glass tumbler, maybe. I can make a glass tumbler for sure. Well, glass tumbler. I don't know about a glass tumbler, but I know they have glass glasses, like glass cup mug thingies. I don't know about a tumbler. When I think of a tumbler, I think of like a Stanley. I don't think they have anything like that. One of your favorite streamers is on. Oh, who is it? Is it Tatsuya? Because she should be on. You're hoping for a really big glass thermos water jug thingy. Hey, Maca Builds. Good morning. Maca has a birthday. Has a birthday or had a birthday? When exactly is your birthday, Maca? It's me? Oh. Well, thank you. I am glad that you enjoy the content here. Was on Monday. Oh, you're so welcome. Hippo birdie to you, hippo birdie to you, hippo birdie, dear Maca, hippo birdie to you. I am glad you had a chance to look at the kudo post, the kudo board. I hope your birthday was wonderful. Yay! Thanks for coming in and saying hi this morning. But yeah, we are going to be working on some some Winnie the Pooh characters today. So, we have this pattern. It is not free. I'm sorry to say it's not a free pattern, but it's very, 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 very heckin' cute. So, can confirm, Sweet Oddity Art makes really great crochet patterns. I have had nothing but wonderful experiences reading her patterns and making adorable projects. Like I said, this is where we are so far with our Winnie the Pooh. So, I mean, once I get the rest, and I have one arm as well, so once I get everything else completed, then we'll start sewing it together. But I'm using the chenille yarn, the Premier Just Chenille, since I have so much of this yarn, and I figured you can't go wrong with having a soft, fuzzy, fluffy Winnie the Pooh character to snuggle up to. Back to work now. Today you're doing business accounting. Ew. Thank you for the work, Lurk. I appreciate you coming in. Have a great work day, my friends. Come on. There we go. I had to lubricate my lips with the chapstick. Okay. What was I coming over here to leave? Hi, good morning. Impact is leaving the Adult Joe's location. Please be safe going home. Oh, it's your business. Oh, perfect. There you go. Working from home. We love that. You guys started on the Bumblebee from Tuesday, but you can't work on it more because you need yellow chenille. I have a whole cone for you. Is this enough yellow chenille for you? Is this enough yellow for you? I'll share my yellow. Is this enough? It's not enough? Well, good thing it's not enough because I also have a crap ton of yellow Chanel in the closet. So, you're so welcome. You're working from home as well. You're dog sitting your neighbor's 2-year-old King Charles Spaniel. Aw, best coworker ever. I love that. Your kid would like that in purple and pink for sure. The cone of Chanel, because I have it in yellow, royal blue, and brown. I do have pink and purple Chanel yarn, but I don't have them in the giant cake cone things. They're expensive. They're like $21 a cone, so they are quite hefty, but they also have, it's the equivalent of, I think, 20 of these small skeins. So I mean, if these are $1.25 at Dollar Tree times 20, you're getting a better deal by getting the big massive cone if you are planning on using that color enough. So you're planning on starting to sell your crochet stuff starting next year? Ooh, that's exciting. If you need any tips or tricks of the trade or anything, let us know. Quite a few of us have done markets. We have sold stuff online. We can give you as best of advice as we can. It's not guaranteed it's going to work for you and your market, but we can as be helpful as we can. All the tips, exactly. Hey, Austin, good morning. You guys are amazing. You guys are here super quickly on this Thursday morning. I don't usually stream on Thursdays in general, but much less morning streams. So you guys are spoiling me. Yeah, I don't sell on Etsy. I looked into Etsy 10 years ago when I first started crocheting and when I was going through the process of creating my own store. Excuse me. It just seemed like it was nickel and diming everything, and maybe I was not doing it correctly, but it was like they charged you a fee for every listing, and inside of that listing, if you have different variants, they would charge you for each of those variants, and if one variant sold out, then they would charge you an additional fee for the sell-out feature of that. And if you wanted to re-up your postings or your whatevers, then that's an additional fee. And it just seemed like it was crazy. Hi, Elijah. Good morning. You're planning on starting your own business? Yes, yes. You got people trying to recruit you for e-commerce projects and you're not interested? Oh, no. Yes, I know. Have you gotten any farther along the process of starting your detailing business? There's Miss Potion. Now she's on the bed with Lancelot. They're both snuggling, and then you got Mr. Grayson somewhere in the hallway. Can't see him, but he's somewhere out there. Somewhere out there. Oh, it's on LinkedIn. Oh. I gotcha. I'm trying to move some stuff out of the way. There's too much stuff over here. Too much stuff happening right now. Excuse you. You had your red inner juice stolen yesterday, so your blood was stolen? Were you attacked by a vampire? Are you now part vampire? Are you like Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3? You're close. Your uncle almost wrapped up with his stuff to get started. You'll be helping him in addition to running your side business. Oh, awesome. Very cool. Best of luck to you, Austin. That's awesome, friend. You had that done too? Yesterday and today. Oh no, you guys are all being attacked by vampires. What have I told you about hanging out with vampires? Y'all. What have I told you about hanging out with vampires? I know I keep harping on the IRL before URL. You do not need to go let people bite you. People who bite you are not necessarily going to be your friends. They are probably doing it out of selfish needs. They are not doing it to help you. Don't let them trick you. Prayers for you. You woke up sick again this morning. Oh, outcast. Oh. You're not certain what's wrong besides sinuses, and you just started throwing up this morning. Have you tested for COVID? I know people don't like to use that word, but have you tested for COVID? Because COVID has been going around more again. At least it's in like 19 or 20 different states where they're having outbreaks again, and Texas being one of them. So that's why I'm thinking about it. Tested negative last week. Okay. Oh, man. The plan is to start selling on Facebook and Instagram and maybe move to farmers markets and craft shows. Not sure about the shows, though. You still have to mama two littles, yes. And keep in mind that there's an extra fee and an extra cost to have a craft fair booth, and you want to make sure your booth stands out, so you want to have all of the ways to display your items, and that's an additional cost. So when you purchase these different things and you have to pay for the craft fair booth or the farmers market booth, the fee, all of that cuts into your profit. So you need to take into consideration, is it going to be worthwhile? Are you charging enough for your project? Are you going to sell enough to make the booth and then some on top of it? Yeah, sometimes you don't. I mean, I've done some booths where I've come out and I've had a big old fat goose egg. I've sold zero. I sold $0 my very first craft fair. My very first craft fair, and I had to drive an hour and a half because I was silly and didn't only look at local markets. I looked at one that was pretty far away. And I sold $0. Thankfully, that booth they gave to me for free, but it was still, it was super windy. It started to rain a little bit. It was kind of chilly. It was an hour and a half away, outdoors only. So it just was not a great first experience. Yeah, and I've had it many times where I've only made my booth fee back. That's why I've looked at doing anime conventions and comic cons, but their Artist Alley, their booths are like $200 for a booth. I'm like, I would have to sell out of all of my Pokemon in order to make just the booth fee. I would have to guarantee that I'm selling out of all of my Pokemon crochet in order to make just the booth fee and then have profits. It's crazy expensive. Like, it makes sense for people that are making keychains or bookmarks or stuff that can be mass produced very quickly. If you have the design and you can make 30 keychains in X amount of hours, versus me, I can make one project in X amount of hours. So, like, for me, it doesn't make sense to have a booth that is... The most expensive booth that I am willing to pay for is like $80 to $100 for a booth. That is the most that I'm willing to pay for a market. And I can't really find very many places that have booth fees that are in that range or cheaper. Like, it's hard. My best selling market I go to every year, and I continuously, knock on wood, have fantastic showings at this one high school market in the fall. So it's every end of November, early December. And that one's always my best market. So I don't mind spending, and I think it's $80 a booth, because my mom and I get a double booth. So I do $80 and she does $80, so it's $160. Yeah. Yeah. And there is a wonderful, massive farmer's market that just started really close to my house, like not even 5 minutes from my house. So I may look into that, because I didn't really think farmer's markets would be a great spot to sell craft stuff, because I thought it was mostly fresh food and produce. But I have heard a lot of people have success at farmers markets, so I may look into that and see what their booth fees are. I don't like to do outdoor shows, just because here in Texas, you never know if it's going to be scalding hot and miserable, if it's going to be raining, if it's going to be In the morning, super chilly, and then 155,000 degrees in the afternoon. You never know what you're gonna get with Texas. So I don't like doing outdoor shows, but it's something to consider for sure. Hey, Sugar Mama, welcome in. Thank you guys for redeeming your daily treats. By the way, don't forget, the first person to get to 100 daily check-ins will get their choice of an item from my merch site within reason. Like, not the most crazy expensive item from there, but something within like that $15 to $30 range. I can't really afford too much right now. But let's go ahead and jump into this crocheting so we can get through this Winnie the Pooh. And then I'm hoping to, let's see, who else should I do? Like, I love the Winnie the Pooh, and the Tigger's gonna be really cute though. I don't know if I have the orange chenille yarn though. I'm gonna have to go look. I don't know if I have the orange for Tigger. We could do Eeyore. Eeyore would be really cute in chenille. Eeyore would be really cute. Or even Piglet. So I think Eeyore or Piglet would be the other one that we should work on today after we finish Winnie the Pooh. So let's go ahead and come on over here. I don't have any kitties. I'm not sure who you are thinking that you see as a kitty, but I have no kitties, so it's definitely not me. Definitely not me. Okay, ads are kicking in right off the bat. I wish there was a way for me to be like, hey, go ahead and run them now. Don't tell me that ads are starting in 5 minutes. Go ahead and run it now. I wish that was a way to be like, start ad. You saw your kitty. Oh, that's fair. I was like, I don't have any kitties. If you see a cat, then there's a problem. There must be a hole in my house if there is a cat somehow making its appearance. And also, why do I not have dogs flipping their lids right now? So, I'm glad it wasn't me. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with this Winnie the Pooh. Like I said, I've already done the head, the body, and one of the arms. So, we've got a super cute start to this Winnie the Pooh. We've got a lot of work to do, though. Got a lot of work to do. There's a PK behind me. I wish there was a purple kitty behind me. I don't get to see her again for another 1.5 years almost. Next November. 1, 2. Yep. You know who's not here right now? And that we can tease her later for not being here on time? Is Miss Laisha. So if she should appear later, we can tease her for not being here on time. She's super busy with work. I know. I'm not ever going to force people to be here, especially on a work morning. Work always takes priority. But I still think it would be funny to tease her about it. Especially since PK is here. Exactly. Somebody who should be asleep because they are across the world was still able to manage to be here. There's no excuse. Alright. 5 and 6. If you can make it, why can't she, right? One of the other things I want to do is, you know how I made those little tiny Charizards? I made one of them. I shouldn't say I made multiple. I made a tiny Charizard, a little mini Charizard. I want to make more of the Charizard because he sold immediately at my last market. But what I want to do is I want to make them with the LGBTQIA+ flags as the wings. So I want to do one with the rainbow, one with like the blue, white, and pink for the transgender, one with the bisexual flag, one with the asexual flag. Like I want to make more of these Charizards with the pride flags. I think that would be really super cute. I've seen ideas like that before, and I thought it would be a super cute idea. It'll be very specific because you have to have that one individual who represents that one specific flag who really likes Charizard. So it's kind of specific, so it may not be the best use of my time, but I still feel like it would be fun to make. Detachable flags would be... Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah! So, like, make a normal, typical colored Charizard, and then, Did I do this right? Okay. I don't know if I did this right or not, but we'll see. Buy Charizard, pick a flag. Yeah, I think that might be a really cute idea as well. Yeah. I like that. If the flag is quick and they want a specific one, you could try to get it out while they're still there. Yeah, absolutely. I just need to make sure I bring the yarn with me. Not that I don't bring yarn with me to shows. I would just need to make sure I have all of these specific colors. I could easily make a very quick flag, though. It's a small, tiny little rectangle. That would not be hard to do. Emergency kit of little skeins. You're so clever, because I have so many of the little baby skeins. Adorable. Yes. Yes. We like this. This is great. This is a great idea. Good planning session. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! He is big brain. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay. But see, that will save me the energy of making the specific wings of Charizard in different flag things. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I'll show you the idea of what I'm talking about here. Hold on. Let's see. So we're looking for... I have so many patterns, I'm trying to scroll through them because I'm not sure where it is. There we go. Okay. So this is the one that I have. And see how they already have the wings of the flag and the belly with a pride flag? I think that would be super cute. And they even did the little claws with the different colors of the rainbow. So this would be super cute to do in different pride flags, but it would take a lot more time than just to make a flag and make a typical looking Charizard and have them choose a flag to go with it. Hi, Angel Girl. We have 45 seconds left in the ads. Hey, baby. Hi, baby girl. Hi, Angel Girl. There's a buzzy sound again? Heck. Did it fix it? With some Velcro. That sounds too fancy. It came back with the music. Okay, so let's see. If I turn the music off, it's gone, right? The buzzing sound is gone with... Okay. Huh. And I turn it back on, and you say it's buzzy. It's okay for right now. Okay. Wow. So, welcome back from ads, everyone. We're trying to figure out the audio issues we were having. But yeah, this is the little Charizard that I was talking about that we could make. It'd be super cute. Would be super cute to make. I'm going to make more of them in general. I think of just the typical coloration of Charizard, and then... Ah! What happened? Oh no. It could be too many sound sources causing a lag for the audio processor. I mean, according to my audio mixer, I only have my microphone and YouTube currently active. It doesn't mean that it's not... I mean, I don't have anything else currently actively making sound. I have lots of sound options, sound sources. I've got Twitch alerts, Trigger Fire, my treat alert. I've got Tangia, stream stickers, Stream Deck audio, sound alerts, Mix It Up, my microphone, the drop game, capture card audio for my other scenes. So, I don't know. You would think they wouldn't affect it if they're going, yeah. If they aren't actively going, you would think they wouldn't cause any issues, but... Yes, I do have some Becca desk mats in the merch site. And if you would like something different, I can definitely make a different design. What browser source am I using for the music? I'm just using YouTube. Yeah, I'm just using YouTube. So I mean, it's not... I think you might have said it, or somebody else said it on Tuesday, that Spotify causes some issues, but I'm just using YouTube. Oh, I'm using Opera. Do we think it could be an Opera issue? I'm using the Opera browser source. Okay, that's interesting. I could move back to Chrome. I just know that Chrome took up so much of my computer's bandwidth that it just made my computer so slow using Google Chrome. I don't know. I only swapped over to Opera because He Who Shall Not Be Named told me to do so, so I did. I could use Microsoft Edge. That's what my fiance uses all the time. I've just never used Microsoft Edge, so it would take some getting used to swap over my bookmarks and favorite sites, because I like that about Opera, that it has my top 10 websites that I go to consistently, so I can just click on something and not have to type it in. Yeah, I don't know. I'll talk to the fiance when he gets home from work this afternoon. Where was I on? This one. Five, six. Oh. Here we go. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yay! We had the right number of stitches. Yay! Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, and I don't mind, like, I don't mind opening multiple browsers to have, like, one for this, one for that, one for that. It just seems really complicated. I just wish everything would work in one spot so I don't have to think. Like, my fiance was able to make all of my OBS stuff. He went through and fixed some of my OBS issues that I've been having. He fixed it in 5 seconds when I've been having struggles with it for years. So he fixed a couple things. I'll put it on him to make him do things. I do have a Stream Deck, yes. I love my good old Stream Deck. Can he come fix yours? Right? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to take a trip to Australia to fix yours. Cheers, sugar mama. Yes and no. I have done that once before where I've pushed like the stream start button and set it to open this, open this, open this, open this, open this. And I broke it somehow with how many things I was having it open, and it just was not working. Oh, girl, we don't have the money for anything. We're going to Fiji next May, and that's the only thing that we're going to be able to afford over the next year and a half. You can come meet us in Fiji. If you want, it's like we're doing like a pre-honeymoon. So, because we're not going to be able to afford going on a honeymoon after the wedding for a little while. So, I mean, we're doing a pre-honeymoon. Hi, sweet girl. What is it, love? What's up, baby doll? Mama's gonna stream for a little while, okay, baby? I need you to go lay down. I love you so much. She's like, why are you not snuggling with me? Why are you not loving me? I need your attention, Mama. Mama, please. Mama, please. I need your attention. I haven't snuggled with you in the last 45 minutes. Mama, please. Do I want to see you at Fiji or my wedding? Fair enough. Fair enough. How dare I not snuggle? I have been snuggling with her non-stop all summer. Heck, for the entirety of her 4 years of living. Almost. She turns 4 soon, you guys. She turns 4. Her birthday is very soon. A week and a half until she turns 4. You guys, my baby girl, she's growing up. She's growing up. She also, when she doesn't get snuggles with me, she snuggles with Lance a lot, so it's okay. I think she'll be okay. I think she'll survive. I could be wrong, but I think she'll be okay. Ah. 5, 6, 7. Candy and hugs and watch Disney movies. Ooh, very nice. I like all of that. I like all of that. I did set myself up with an appointment with a new dietitian, so that'll be happening in August as well. I think it's August 10th. So, no. Yeah. Is it August 10th? Is that when my dietitian appointment is? Yeah. August 10th is my appointment with the dietitian, so I have that appointment starting, and they want to do like weekly check-ins for a while, and supposedly my insurance is gonna pay for it. So we'll see if my insurance is gonna continue to pay for me to go to this dietitian, but I'm open to it. I need some help. I need some assistance. I'm not positive it's going to work out. The last one was not good, so I don't have super high hopes, but it's okay. I am still going to do my best. I will try whatever I can, and if it doesn't work, then I'll try something else. How's the volume of the music in comparison to me? Because the music's really loud in my headset, so I didn't know if it was too loud in comparison to my voice. This is really loud for me. I'm trying not to yell at chat right now. It's a little loud? Okay. There we go. I turned it down slightly, so now I don't feel like I am having my ears blasted. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Much better, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Again, when it comes to audio mixing and everything, I rely on you guys in chat to let me know, because I don't know what it sounds like from your end. I don't keep my stream up to hear the audio, because I don't want to hear like an echo of myself and have my brain get really fried trying to figure out, oh, I'm speaking, oh, 4 seconds later I hear myself speaking again. I don't want to hear all of that monitoring. Okay, there we go. Now I swap to the red at this point. Okay. But I need to add the fiber fill soon. All right, let's see. Yep. Can't see what I'm doing. Do do boop boop doo ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 ba. I have not played a video game at all in weeks. It has been so sad. But I've been so busy organizing my house and doing appointments and trying to fill every second that I possibly can of my summer with something that needs to be done. I just have not had time to sit and play a video game, which is very odd. But also, like, if I'm playing video games that I can't crochet, and I can't crochet enough inventory for my craft market, which puts more pressure on me in the fall to get things done. So I'm trying to do more crochet stuff now. But I am doing vacation work. I know, but But I have reasons. I have reasons. Good ones, right? Eight and 9. Okay. Let's add the fiber fill that we need to add, and then we have 2 more rows before this is finished. Far too much, but that's okay. And I have absolutely been relaxing. Like, I've been watching a lot of Netflix and binging TV shows, and then I forget that I'm supposed to be crocheting while binge watching those shows. So then I feel bad that I just spent 3 hours watching a show and didn't multitask while watching said show. So, I have not made hardly any inventory for my upcoming markets. I have not made really anything. I haven't been doing great. Okay, we're feeling good here. Feeling good in the neighborhood. Corn on the cob? Yes. Wolflink, welcome in. I have made corn. I could definitely make some more corn. Potion and Lancelot both really love the crocheted corn that I made and have been using that as a toy, much to my dismay. Teach your partner and get them to help. I mean, to be fair, he is working during the day. So from 8 to 5, he is out of the house and he is working and doing adult things. So I can't really, I feel bad being like, hey, when you come home, learn to crochet and start making me inventory for my next market. Hoi! 3. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Is iPhone Watch Wednesday? The TV show on Netflix? I have not watched the new season of Wednesday. I don't think it's out yet. I think the new season of Wednesday isn't out, is it? It is on my list. I will definitely binge watch that. And we're going to binge watch the new season of Stranger Things when it comes out. The new season of Pokemon Concierge in September when it comes out. 5, 6. We did watch Squid Games when it came out, the new season, the final season. And he's been introducing me to Shield Hero, the anime. So that's been our show of choice for the last week or so. Okay. Alright, we have both of Pooh Bear's arms now. Do, 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 do. Why does this arm look like it's one row longer than the other arm? I think it's just the tension that I used today is different than the tension I used when I started crocheting this on Tuesday. It's alright. It's aight. Okay, now to add the little red band, we crochet all the way around. Can't even see. This is why people should not use chenille yarn if you are not used to crocheting. It is hard to see your stitches unless you have really, really good eyes or you know what you're doing. You made yourself a chocolate protein shake for breakfast? Ooh. Cool. I made myself 2 egg bites and a banana. 2 egg bites and a banana. That was my breakfast. Alright, this one is done. This little armband. Let's attach this here and slip stitch it closed. Okay, so there's armband 1. Cute little cuff. Same thing with this arm. Spooky music is spooky. Sounds like we're fighting Ganon. It's a Legend of Zelda playlist, so it's something. It's either gonna be Ganon or Ganondorf. Those are the only bad guys that we fight. Or that's the main bad guy, I should say. Obviously, we fight a lot of the bokoblins and different critters like that. I meant evil boss. You're looking for new shows? You liked Heartland and Walker, Texas Ranger with Chuck Norris? Okay. My parents love Heartland. That's one of their favorite shows. That, and my dad really loves Yellowstone. It's one of the shows that he really likes a lot, too. I watched the new limited series on Netflix called 0 Day. That was really good, too. So if you guys are looking for a limited series, I think it's 6 episodes. I've been watching a lot of the limited series on Netflix because I don't have to worry about my heart breaking by investing a lot of time and energy into a show just to find out that it gets canceled. I purposely have been choosing the limited series because I know it's a one and done. I don't have to invest into the characters. You gotta go. Bye, Mama Belle. Thanks for coming in and hanging out this morning. Have a great rest of your day. I will be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow's our normal Friday night stream. So we'll be continuing Paper Clay. My first attempt at playing a video game in 2 or 3 weeks. So you're gonna be at a concert. Ooh, what concert are you going to? I just purchased tickets to the Stardew Valley concert here in Austin in September. So I will be going and watching their next concert series. I watched their first one and loved it, so I'm going to this next one now. Oh, very cool. Awesome. Enjoy all that live local music. Sweet. Oh, you think it's going to be like a blind date? Ooh. Make sure you wear something super handsome. Enjoy your not date, maybe date. Come here, Yarn. I can't reach you. Thank you. There we go. There we go. We need to make the ears. What do you mean there's a third color to this Winnie the Pooh? What color do you want for his part of his feet? Is it a darker color? You said color C. Oh, they do have a slightly darker shade for the bottoms of the feet. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good morning, Lightning. Good morning, my friend. How are you? We are working on a Winnie the Pooh at the moment. Talking about Shadow possibly being set up on a date tomorrow. Doing okay? Awesome. I hope you slept well and had a good breakfast. Okay. Lightning's in the lead for daily treats. I think him and Steffi Ann are tied. I think both Lightning and Steffi Ann are tied. I could be mistaken. Tells you forgot a couple times, right? Either that or there have been times where my stream has restarted mid-stream and people could redo their daily treats. So it could have been something like that. Coffee and some bananas? Nice. Very Donkey Kong of you. So we're making some ears here. Banana. Three. 4. My fiance actually bought the new Donkey Kong Bonanza game, so I have that to play at some point too. Nothing like time for you to hack the system. Hehehe. Can't tell. I think it's 12. I could be wrong, but we're just gonna go with it. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you guys go in together, it's true. If you guys go in together and share a merch item where like one weekend it's with Lightning, the next weekend it's with Shadow, it's kind of like you're sharing custody. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. They could be the Brotherhood of the Traveling Merch.
Hi!
Hey, Jalen. Good morning. Two, 3. Sound is fixed. It is not fixed, but thankfully I have visual alerts. So, I mean, you guys can hear it. I cannot, but at least I have the visuals so I can see that an alert is going off. So. Okay. Oh, no, it says... So, the opening... Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Here is the first of Pooh Bear's ears. Let's make a second one. Ooh, congratulations. Nice land, Sugar Mama. Alright. Mama, you get this. Everybody else, close your eyes. Congratulations, Sugar Mama. You were the recipient of some uncomfortable Becca eye contact. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Looking in your soul, yes. You think nobody closed their eyes? Oh no. They're cheating. You have to do exclamation point drop and earn that uncomfortable Becca eye contact. It's not just for everybody. It's not for the faint of heart either. That's for sure. You know what you're signing up for, though. When you type exclamation point drop and you add an emote of your choice and you push send, you know what you're signing up for. Or I hope. Right, Wolf? It's very glorious. You were trying to be sneaky, you piece. Okay. I am excited to share with you guys our next charity campaign. It is live, but I'm not sharing the link quite yet. What I will share with you are the incentives and the milestones. Let me pull up the image for you real quick. Let's see here. Okay. So, here are the milestones and information for our next Stand Up to Cancer campaign. So I will be fundraising. You got family that needs you, no worries. Thank you, Jillian, for coming in. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Have a good one, friend. So we will be fundraising for Stand Up to Cancer again, August 4th to the 16th. So we'll be streaming a little bit longer, a little over a week, almost 2 weeks for Stand Up to Cancer. Ooh, I'm starting to stutter. Ooh, I'm yikes. What's going on here? All right, we're going to close out of some tabs because I'm stuttering. There we go. I'm back? Okay, that was strange. So we are fundraising for cancer treatment and research. Incentives will include a gem on the face for every donation that comes through. There's going to be the puppet hands will come back. The crazy glasses will be an option. Bean boozles, onesies, and others, and more. For every $100 that we fundraise, I will do a mile walk with the dogs. I already go on a walk with them every single day, or pretty much every single day. This will be an additional mile walk with the dogs. So I may have to end up doing 2 walks in a day, or do 2 miles one day. So for every $100 that we raise, I will be an extra mile that I have to walk with the dogs. At $934.19, I will do a co-stream with my fiance, because at $934.19, I will have hit $25,000 lifetime fundraised. So, if you are interested in being a part of this, make sure you come back August 4th. You can scan that QR code. I will share this to my socials. I'll share it to Discord. I will put it all over the place. I will share the link. So, make sure you're here. Stand Up to Cancer 2025. Starting in August. It's coming up. It's coming up. Alright, where's my pattern? There we go. Okay. Wahoo! I'm trying to keep it a little simple this season, just because I am fundraising alone this time. I'm not fundraising as part of a team. I'm doing a solo act. So I'm trying to keep it just a little chill, a little calm, a little basic. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Alright, Pooh has 2 ears now. We do love that. Now, for the legs, it says it wants me to start off with a 3rd color, a darker color of yellow. So let me go look in my chenille yarn and see if I can find a darker yellow in comparison to that. Because I know I have 2 shades of yellow. I just need to see if I have which shade I've been using versus the other. And if not, I just won't worry about changing the bottom of the yarn. I'll be right back. I think maybe my yellows are in the other room, because I think this is the same. Yeah, that's the same shade. Let me check in this closet. I did find a different shade. It's a lighter shade is the only problem. It's a lighter shade of yellow. So it's not the darker yellow, it's a lighter yellow. Which I guess can work. I don't see why it can't work, right? It's still a different color. So I guess we can go with this little lighter shade of yellow. I don't see why not. Thank you for unpretzeling me, so I'm sitting up nice and tall now. I can't figure out where the center pole is. It's somewhere in here. There we go, got it. Okay. Thank you, Sugar Mama. So we'll start with this lighter yellow, and then we'll go into the darker yellow. So you can see a slight color difference. I mean, I guess you guys can't really see much of a slight difference. Crunch. There is a slight difference. I couldn't find any of my other yellow, and I was like, wait a second, where is all of my yellow? I know I have a bunch of yellow because I make bumblebees. Was one of my big sellers are tiny little bumblebees. And I know I have a bunch of yellow for that reason to make said bumblebees, but I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so then we do this for 4 rounds. Thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you. Four, 5, and 6. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. We're doing increases of 3, and 18. Hold on. Yep. Have a knot. There we go. Phew. Crisis averted. We are fine, chat. Crisis averted. Making the feetsies and then we're done. Because Pooh Bear does not have a tail. So once we're done with the legs, we are done with Pooh. Okay. Now we're going to swap back to the darker yellow. And we are going to continue around. Oh gosh. Help. Help. Okay, that's fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. His feet are so big. Okay. He's gonna have big old feet. And I'm actually using... Am I using the same size hook? I'm not sure if I'm using the right size hook or a different size hook from what the pattern called for, but I'm using a different size yarn. So it's a little bit larger of a project compared to the... what you can do. You can stick with the chenille yarn, just make sure your hook is around the same size as that yarn. Or you can use acrylic yarn, which would make it a little bit skinnier, a little bit smaller. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, and 12. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Add this marker back, just so I don't have to keep counting crazily. We're making the shaping of the top of his foot now, so we're adding some decreases. And it adds a cute little divot at the top of his foot, so it goes from foot to leg. I do see the color difference. It's not a lot. It's not a huge difference. There is a color difference. I don't know if it's necessary. But it's a cute little extra detail. Uh-oh. Oopsies, I think I'm down. I think I've lost a stitch. I've dropped a stitch somewhere. Oopsies. That's okay. We'll make it work. We will make this work. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, nice. Nice. Start stuffing the legs. Don't tell me what to do. Nine, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so start stuffing the legs so the pattern stops yelling at me. Okay. Hey! Get out of here, red yarn. You don't need to be there. There. Okie dokie. So we're definitely finishing this poo, and I don't think we're gonna be able to finish an Eeyore, but it will be a great thing to start an Eeyore. Perfect. Correct number of stitches and everything. We'd love to see that. Okay. Now it says to stop stuffing the legs at this point. We'll see. If I want to continue stuffing, I will, but at this moment, I don't need to. We'll see. Oh, goodness. I'm just throwing things around. Don't mind me. I hope you guys are going to have a terrific Thursday. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You thought I was going to do a 12-hour stream? No, I am not doing a 12-hour stream. I've got other things I have to do today. I have other plans to do. I have to go to the doctor and get my allergy shots today. I am meeting up with one of my teacher friends that I work with, giving her one of my books that I was just going to gift to Goodwill, and I posted it on our Teacher Buy Nothing group, and she said, "Can I have it?" I'm like, "Yes, please." So I'm going to meet up with her so she can have that book so it doesn't go to waste. Four, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I am open to doing a 12-hour stream during the charity campaign. I am open to that. Can I take your shots because you don't feel like it? I am used to taking shots. I will take all the shots. I don't enjoy my shots, but I will take shots for everybody. And not the shots that Impact likes. Different kind of shots. Seven and 8. Okay. Sew this together. Three and 4. Okay. Nice land. All right. Here's foot number 1. I'll take it. Hey, it's a land. A land is a land is a land. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. Alright, so let's make the second foot and be done with this Pooh Bear. Hey! Winnie the Pooh was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I watched it all the time. I read all the books. It was something that meant a lot to me. Why do we have ads being snoozed? We don't need to snooze ads. We're fine. We're okay. We don't need to snooze ads. We're good. Start those ads. Twitch over here trying to steal my snoozes when I may want to use them later during my goodbye song or something, you know? 3. 4. 5. And 6. Whoa. It is the only thing about chenille yarn is it does peel apart. It does shed. So, just be aware. Watch your tension when you're working with chenille yarn. If you are not currently subscribed over on Twitch, you can always go over to YouTube to avoid our ads. Ads are starting in 2 minutes. You can jump over to YouTube and hang out with us over there if you don't want to sit through the ads. But sitting through the ads does help our community financially. So I'd greatly appreciate if you guys hung out during the ad break. Or sub. If you sub, you get no ads. That's true too. Absolutely. Subs where? You can sub here. And there's also subs at Subway, but the sub here gets you ad-free viewing. The sub at Subway just fills your stomach. See what I did there? If you have Amazon Prime, you do have 1 free sub per month anywhere on Twitch. So if you have not already used it, don't let it go to waste. That is just taking money out of Daddy Bezos' pocket. So you do it. Don't let the billionaires get away with not paying for your bonuses, you know? The little incentives of having a Amazon Prime account. See you guys in 3 minutes. Take care. I love you all. Don't get lost on your way over to YouTube, or if you want to go stand up to tragic, go to the bathroom, get away from the computer screen for the next 3 minutes. Bye, people going into ads. Bye, see you. Bye. If you have a subscription, you're stuck here. You cannot leave. You're here for life. Well, at least for 30 days. You're here for at least 30 days while you use your subscription wisely. Alright. They're all in their ads now. We can talk about them. We can talk about those people who don't subscribe to us over on Twitch. 3 years. Maybe for life. Maybe. I'm talking about you. Oh no! Oh no! Wolflink can hear us. Oh no! Wolflink is spying on us, chat. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lip reading, oh maybe. Or using my closed captions. I do have closed captions enabled. Or I used to have closed captions enabled. Where's my closed captions? I just now noticed I don't have my closed captions enabled. Where are my closed captions? Let's try this instead. I don't know if that's gonna work at all for you guys, but I've pushed a button on OBS that says Captions Experimental. What happened to my closed captions? Heck! Well, I hope people don't need to use the closed captions for any reason. So that was through Twitch. I'm gonna open up my creator dashboard and figure out what happened to my closed captions extension. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm trying to see. Oh. Why does it say closed captions disabled? Welcome back from ads. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that because I've always had closed captions enabled, and now all of a sudden my closed captions are gone, and I don't know. Ooh, 91.78 Sugar Mama. Very nice land. That was a fantastic land. Really good. This is not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. All my other scenes are still here. Wow. I don't know where it went. That's upsetting to me. I don't like that. I also don't like whoever's on my face right now. Who's this? Get off my face. It's okay. We're gonna keep working on Pooh. That's more important. I'll figure all the other stuff out to the best of my ability later. Alright. Go around here. Okay. Shadow or lightning. Can one of you do exclamation point remind closed captions aren't working? Just so it reminds me to check with the fiance and have him fix more things. Just gives me a list of stuff for him to have to fix later. Six, seven. Thank you, Lightning. Okay. I don't know if I have the right number of stitches though. Looks like I do. Looks like I do. again! Good land again! Rigged. Rigged. Cheers to you, Sugar Mama. For landing twice in a row. Cheers to you. Let's finish this leg. No distractions, chat. Let's finish this leg. Add the fiber fill. Sorry, not sorry. I feel that in my core. In my soul as I'm staring at you. Okay. Should be good. Now, go all the way around. We got 3 rows left of this leg. Eight. 10. Four. 8. Last row! And we're all done with Pooh Bear. The limbs of Pooh Bear. We have to still sew them together. Make them look super cute. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Now, sew these sides together. I have to be careful with how much I say about what I'm doing in the pattern because it is a paid pattern. You do need to go give Sweet Oddity Art a follow, go give them a favorite on Etsy, purchase their patterns because that's how they make a living and we want to be respectful of their artwork. Okay, there we go. There's Pooh Bear's little feet. Okay. Grab this. Little Ami stick. Get this stuffed in here. Oh, this is actually a little bit at an angle. Don't want that. Now we should be good. That looks pretty solid. I don't usually like sewing the chenille yarn as we weave in the ends. It starts to fuzz apart and peel apart. If you don't like to do that, you don't have to. You can grab a coordinating acrylic yarn or cotton yarn, something that's a little bit skinnier to weave in your ends. Patterns are usually single digit. Yeah. This is a whole book, so I think it was maybe double digits because it was a whole book full of patterns. But Usually patterns are a couple of bucks. Like, I'm not a pattern artist. I don't have the time or energy to do all of the trial and error of making patterns because I am busy making inventory instead. But if I did, I would want you guys to support my patterns and not take things for free and steal them, or use somebody else who's paid for it and siphon off of them. Yeah, this is a whole ebook. It's got, I think, like 7 or 8 different Winnie the Pooh characters. So now, how do we look? Oh, I should have added more fiber fill to this top part before I did all of this. Shoot. Ah, oh, crud. I definitely should have done that. See if I can pull gently, if I can gently pull out this last couple of stitches that I did here. Don't think I can. It looks like I might be able to. He isn't woven in. There it is. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay. Whew. I can gently pull these last few stitches out of here. I can add more fiber fill to the belly so it makes the neck not so wobbly. Gotta do it very gently though, because it can absolutely break the chenille yarn. Okay. That might give me just enough space. Okay. Alright, that is much better. Much, much, much better. Now, try this again. Okay. Woo! That feels better already. He feels much more stable at the head and neck joint. Head and body joint at the neck. Definitely feels more stable. Unlike my stream, because my Twitch channel creator dashboard is telling me my live stream is unstable. And I was like, you know what? Mood. Mood. Okay, Twitch? Why you gotta be calling me out like this? It always says yours is unstable. I mean, aren't we just all unstable? Is that why we're part of the Pink Cat Squad? Welcome in, Tito. How are you? How was Donkey Kong? Hard facts. How are you enjoying Donkey Kong? I've been watching my fiance play play some DK a little bit. He started the game. I haven't watched him play it since he started the game, but... You're not unstable? Oh, I'm jealous. Am quite jealous? I wish I knew what that was like. You want to punch everything. That's what I was noticing when he first started playing it too, was like, I could just sit here for half an hour and just punch every single wall and find all the little gemstone coin looking things and all the shiny pieces. Like, I could easily just find that and spend hours just collecting that stuff and not actually progress in the game. There was one where you had to get to switch between Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong, and it had minecarts. Yes, enjoyed that game too. So I don't think I'm going to ever stream the new Donkey Kong Bonanza because I know myself, and I know how distracted I'm going to get by all of the possibility of collecting a heck ton of coins and gems and whatever else, whatever they're called. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country, yeah. Fantastic game. I'm kind of a completionist. I'm not one that's going to go hunt down all the achievements. Like, I'm not an achievement hunter, but I am definitely one who likes to 100% games within reason. Like, I'm not going to 100% Super Mario 64 that we started back in March. The fact that I was able to finish some of the stars and beat the game, I was happy with. There are certain games where I know that it's not going to be something that I can and want to accomplish. Half of me saying I just need to progress forward, right? With Koroks, same thing with the Koroks. There are 1,000 of them and shrines and things. I'm like, yeah, I will get a good amount to where I feel I have successfully looked around a significant amount, but not find all 1,000 of them, you know? Like, took you a hot minute. Yeah, and that's the thing, is I don't like spending thousands of hours on a video game, especially just hunting down that one hidden thing. Like in Kingdom Hearts, I was the same way, where I was trying to hunt down every single Mickey emblem. And at some point I was like, you know what, this is gonna just take me far too long. I'm not enjoying it anymore. As long as I'm enjoying the hunt and enjoying looking for everything, then I'll keep doing it. But at some point, if I start to feel like it's a burden and I just don't enjoy it anymore, then that's when I stop and I move on. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I acknowledge I did not 100% this game. It is what it is. Why can't I fit this right here? Thank you. Why are you not going in the stitch? Hello? You like playing too many different games? Yeah, and that's another thing too, is like I have such a long list, backlog of games that I want and need to play that I feel not guilty. That's not necessarily the right word, but I just don't feel like I am doing justice to all the other games that I want to play if I'm spending hundreds or thousands of hours trying to finish this one thing that no one else is gonna care that I did, just myself. Like, I'm gonna be the only one that cares that this finished, or that I got this done. Let's do the ears. It wants me to do the legs first, but I'm gonna do the ears because he looks so naked without his ears. He doesn't look like a Winnie the Pooh. He does not look like Pooh Bear without ears. I'm not sure what he looks like. He looks like some kind of a monster. An earless and bald monster. Alright, now because this toy may or may not be purchased by a parent or grandparent for a little kid, I want to sew in the ears really well, just in case. I will make the disclaimer that it has safety eyes and a safety nose. It is not necessarily safe for young kids and newborns, but I also cannot stop a parent or grandparent from giving it to them. I just request that you please give them supervision when you have a toy with small pieces that can be bitten off and swallowed and be a potential choking hazard. Now, you may be asking, well, if you think it's going to go to a child, why would you make it with safety eyes? Because it could also go to an adult, like myself. I love Winnie the Pooh, so why wouldn't I... why wouldn't I put the safety eyes? It makes him super cute. Makes him extra heckin' cute. Okay. Alright, the ears are sewn on. It's very, very cute. Adorbs. Okay, it's already 11 o'clock. I'm definitely not going to have time to do the Eeyore like I thought I was going to. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. We still had a good time. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get this guy right there. Oh, hello? There we go. Excuse me? Okay. All right. Two more pieces, yes. All we gotta do are the legs, and then we have done project 121. No, stop it. Nope, 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 nope. Thank you. It's hard to be gentle with the chenille yarn because I want to just pull tightly so that I know it's gonna stay put, but at the same time I can't pull aggressively. Okay. Or it's gonna fall apart. Lightning! Nice. Land. Lightning, congratulations! That was just for you. Only for you. Nobody else in chat got to experience what you got to experience right then. Everybody else closed their eyes. They looked away from the screen. Now they're coming back. They're like, wait, what did I miss? And they are sadly mistaken that they didn't miss anything. It was a special moment only for Lightning because he landed in the drop game. You too can have a special one-on-one moment with me and my face. Alright, final 2 stitches. And Pooh Bear is all done. If I can figure out where this stitch is. Why can't I get you? I know you are right there. I know I see you. Why can't I? There we Nope. Come on. Whatever, I'll just skip that one. That's fine. Okay. Now... Hey, Desi, welcome in. Good morning. Good afternoon for some people. Happy time zones. Ooh, his leg is a little bit too high compared to this one. Oh well. It's okay. Not 100% perfect. I'm actually quite upset by that leg, the way that that leg is. I'm actually... Maybe I can pull this leg up by 1 stitch and it evens out. I'll have to do that because I don't have a way to undo this. I've already sewn it together. So, alternate solution. It's so cute. Thank you. Isn't he super cute? Now it does ask me for some eyebrows. So let's give him some cute eyebrows, and then I'll fix his bottom leg. How are you, Shadow? Welcome in. So this one. I feel like I'm too high, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. Like this? Is that the... Is that how the eyebrows should look? Like that? That's kind of cute. Sure, that's kind of cute, right? Pain persists, yet the Pooh Bear looks so good. Thank you. I think that's cute. So I'm attempting... Oh, goodness. I'm attempting to make the Winnie the Pooh characters from a book, a digital book that was gifted to me off of my Throne wish list by chat. And I'm using chenille yarn because I have an actual living hecton of chenille yarn, of this velvet yarn. And you can't go wrong with Winnie the Pooh characters, because that's what I hope one day I would like to have my nursery to be Winnie the Pooh themed. So super, super cute. There you go. He sits up and everything. He kind of leans over towards one side over the other, but that's all right. Ta-da! Yay! Our Winnie the Pooh is done, and I'm actually happy with the leg now. I'm happier with the leg. I'm just going to leave the leg the way that it is. But there we go. Our Winnie the Pooh is complete. We've got one done. Let's add a finished project number 121. There we go. Finished projects increased. Okay, now the next one I think I'm gonna do, I think it'd be super cute to do Eeyore. Because I think I have the right shades of colors for Eeyore. So let me, I'm just looking. So it's a light purple, light blue, pink, and beige. And I'm pretty sure I have all of those colors. Let me go grab the light purple and the light blue, and I can at least start working on maybe the arms or the head or something like that, and get a little bit of Eeyore action going. And while I'm at it, I'll take the Winnie the Pooh colors back and put those away. Imagine cleaning up after yourself. Couldn't be me. Babies. All right, we got it. Here's some light blue and some light purple to go for Eeyore. We're gonna work on Eeyore a little bit for the next maybe 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. Again, this pattern is available for purchase. You can get it over on Etsy, !pattern. Lightning landing again. Nice land, lightning. Congratulations. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna skip the head for now. I'll work on that later. Let's work on... I can do the belly later as well. Or the body. Let's work on the belly. The belly is starting with this light lavendery purple. What do you mean, no? You're supposed to say yes. We love uncomfortable Becca eye contact. It's the greatest. Prolonged eye contact. Yes. So, quick question to chat. For this guy, what would you think is a reasonable price? I was thinking like 40 or 45, but do you think that's not enough? Like, do you think I need to ask 50? I don't know. What do you think? Because it is with a chenille yarn, which is a more expensive yarn. 1,000? No one's gonna pay $1,000 for my Winnie the Pooh, unfortunately. I wish I could ask $1,000 for this. 60? How long did it take me to make it? Okay, so it took about, let's see, about 5 hours? About 5 hours, give or take. So if I did $10 an hour, it's 50 bucks. I just don't want to overcharge, especially in comparison to some of my other projects, but my older projects I have a little bit cheaper because they have lots of flaws to them, they are older and haven't sold, they're sitting and they haven't done anything. 15 an hour for 75. It just seems really expensive for a small toy. I mean, I know there are people out there that would say that, or would sell that, but never sell yourself short. I appreciate you. $0.05. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. You can always come down in price, you can't ask for more. True. You're not wrong. Because I have some really big projects that have not sold, and I have them super discounted. I have them very much discounted. So if anybody wants a really large project, I have them discounted because nobody has been buying them and they just are taking up so much storage in my house. Okay. I'm making a triangle or something. That's what this is looking like. I'm making a triangle for his belly. That's cool. What a nice triangular shape that I'm making here. Two. Okay. Got it. Last side of the triangle. Okay, now we do a little bit more increases, make it slightly larger. One last trip around. Two more sides. Last side. fasten off. There we go. We've got Eeyore's belly, a cute little triangular piece here. Cute, cute, cute. Next. Legs are quicker to make, so let's make the legs. Danu for 26 months. Welcome in, Danu. Thank you for that resub. You are on my heart and into my jar of hearts. Thank you very, very much for that love and support for 26 months. Thank you, friend. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good time zones to ya. We just finished making a Winnie the Pooh. We finished a Winnie the Pooh, and now we are working on an Eeyore. Buenos dias. Boa tarde. Yes. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Go around it. Make an increase here. Who is your favorite Winnie the Pooh character? And why is it not Piglet? Because Piglet is my favorite character. I've always vibed with Piglet since I was a little kid. I've always been annoyed by Tigger. I've never liked Tigger. I've always been annoyed by Tigger. Oh, you like the Pooh? Yay! I've always really, really loved Pooh, obviously, and Piglet. I love the friendship that Pooh and Piglet have together as well. That's super sweet. Unfollow right now? No! I don't judge anybody for liking Tigger. I'm just saying I, personally, never liked Tigger growing up. I do sing the Tigger song with my students. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are a wonderful thing. The tops are made out of rubber, the bottoms are made out of springs. They bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. I'm the only one. See? I sing the Tigger song. Don't worry. Teachers used to call you Tigger, thinking back on it. You think they were insulting you because you have 4K ADHD? They might have been making fun of you because you were just always bouncing around, bouncing off the walls. You guys to say, thank you. I'm glad I was able to convince you to stay. I'm glad I was able to convince you to stay. Thank you for being here. Find this center pole. Here we go. There. Oh my gosh, I'm being shed on. There's so much shedding happening right now. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. This is fine. Go around it twice. Got you. Okay. Go around his feetsies twice. Auntie Danu says Grayson Potion Lancelot treat. Anybody want a treato? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? 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 Anybody? Does anybody want a treat? Anybody want a treato? Anybody? It's from Auntie Danu. Does anybody want a treat? Potion's like, okay, fine. You are being royally ignored. I'm so sorry, Danu. My goodness. The puppies are just out. He does not care. Lancelot gives absolutely zero hex about treats. He's not food motivated. There you go, Poe. Here, Grayson. He's like, what? What are the dogs doing? Here, have a treat. There, I threw it into his hands. There you go. You think I should get a treat, right? I should get a treat for having to deal with all these silly bubbies. These silly goobers. Hi, Grayson. Hi, Grayson. Oh, did you guys see? I posted on Discord that we hit 2,000 followers after Tuesday's stream. We raided into Tatsuya, and Tatsuya is really good about helping community members hit their goals. And I said I was 3 followers away from 2,000 followers, and boom, we ended up getting plenty of people to come. We ended up getting 5 new followers. One of them somebody has since unfollowed, but it's okay. We are still at 2,001 followers as of at the beginning of stream. So I thought that was really cool, a great celebration to have. Getting some lunch. Thank you, Lightning, for being here. So yeah, that was an awesome celebration that we were able to accomplish that. More lurks. Thank you for the lurks. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm probably gonna head off soon myself because I am also getting hungry, but I want to keep crocheting as long as I feel up to it. That was the wrong thing. Welcome back from your unintentional lurk. Alright. Oops. Hey, who's on my face? Who's on my face? Get off my face. Who did it? Hey, Bubba's. Bye, Bubba's. Alright, so there's the first 2 parts of his feet. Next, we have some decreases coming in here. Okay. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. You good? You okay, buddy? You okay? Quit scratching your ear, sweetheart. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I was supposed to put a decrease here. And then 2 stitches. I was like, excuse me, I miscounted. Miscounting. Weirdly enough, this light blue is so much easier to see the stitches than the yellow I was just using for Pooh. I don't know why, but the blue is just making things a little bit easier for me to see. Okay, there we go. Now it says start stuffing the legs, but I will do that momentarily. I kind of want to finish the length of the leg for how much stuffing I need to put in there, because there will be a part where it says stop stuffing the legs, and that is where I'll start stuffing the legs. I'll start and stop. I don't like having to crochet around the fiber fill. It just makes it super messy and harder to maneuver and manage. So we'll do that in just a second. This is the perfect color combination for Eeyore. I am super happy that I had these colors. I need to look. I don't think I have much in the way of orange. I may have in the closet. I may have some orange to do a Tigger. I'll have to look and see. You're just impressed with the speed that I can do it at. You tried it once, your brain couldn't make heads and tails. I've been doing it for 10 years, so I have to keep that into consideration, as I have been doing it for a very long time. So I kind of have it almost second nature at this point. Like, it's just muscle memory. That's why I can crochet and talk, because I get people coming in and be like, how on earth are you able to look at the camera, entertain chat, and crochet and talk at the same time while counting stitches? Eh? So that part does make my brain hurt a little bit when I have to talk and count stitches. So there are some times where I'm concentrating really hard because I'm like, wait a second, hold on chat, I'll talk to you in a second. I'll read chat in a little bit. I'm just totally awesome and it's super easy. Oh, I mean, I could. I'm very humble, you know? I'm super humble. I would never say something like that. Shadows Proxy. Just get good. Clearly, that is where it's at. Give credit where credit is due. Fair enough. Okay, so that's where it says stop the stuffing. So let's go ahead and add the fiber fill at this point. Skill issue. Get good, scrub. I'm so good at video games, which makes me extra good at crochet. If only that was how it worked. All the hand-eye code, exactly. I'm assuming PK has fallen asleep by now. Can anybody tell if the audio is having any issues? Is it the music in the background, is it super staticky like it was earlier in stream, or does it still sound pretty decent? As soon as anything starts sounding staticky, please let me know and I can adjust. It's a little quiet. Gotcha. Yeah, the music is quiet at the moment. There's not really anything playing. No issues? Awesome. Thank you. We were having issues earlier, and I had to change radio stations, and then 2, I needed to adjust the volume. It was super loud. and now it's semi-fixed. I also had to close out of everything. I had to close out of my Twitch tabs. I had to close out of my creator dashboard. Just, there was too much stuff going on. All right, ads are kicking in just over a minute. If you're not currently subscribed, you can hang out here and subscribe on Twitch, or head over to YouTube where I am not monetized, and you can go hang out over there free of charge. But sticking around during the ads is very helpful. It does help financially support the stream and the community, and I would greatly appreciate you taking that 3-minute break and doing something to help yourself feel better about today. Okay. Crochet all the way around, and then this leg is done. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this leg is done. Now, it says to sew this together. Three, 4, and 5. Okay. Leg number 1 for Eeyore complete. Here we go. Cute little Eeyore leg. Deepo doopy doopo. Alright, we go again. Did ads get stalled? Did we pause ads? We shouldn't have. We didn't need to skip ads. Because the reason we didn't want to skip ads is because it's gonna happen anyway. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. I was like, hello? We were gonna have to stall for when I'm ready to sing our goodbye song if people were stuck in ads. I didn't want to raid out while people are stuck in ads. That would have been really awkward. 4, 5, and 6. All right. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, let's grab our stitch marker. Exclamation point YouTube if you are wanting to go hang out over on YouTube, or if you can, open up a tab for YouTube as well. I would love the assistance over there. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube. Trying to build that little by little. I'm not doing a very good job over on our YouTube channel, but I just have not put the time and energy into it. I've not been posting videos. That's completely my fault. It's not been a priority. Oops, 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 there we go. Okay. Go around this leg. Twice. I love the Legend of Zelda music. I had started a replay of Tears of the Kingdom on the road trip down after moving my fiance in with me. But I didn't get very far because the Nintendo Switch 2 battery life is garbage. It's really, really short. And I just have not gone back to continuing my new playthrough. I need to because I really want to dedicate the time and energy into finishing that game. It was such a fun game when we started it, when it first came out 2 years ago. And I just never did get around to finishing it. And I hadn't played it in so long that there's no way I could go back and pick up where I left off 2 years ago. So now what we've done is, because we're on the Nintendo Switch 2, they have added the Enhanced Edition. So we paid, it was like $10, and we got the Enhanced Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch 2, which offers some bonus extra stuff. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so there we go. Welcome back from ads. Thank you guys for sticking through the ads. Two, 4, 6. Where's my purple finger thing? There it is. Ah, that feels better. Even though the chenille yarn is super soft, I have a tight gauge, a tight tension. So it just, my finger starts to get sore from the yarn pulling on it over time. Not as badly as when I'm with normal yarn, but with the chenille yarn it doesn't hurt nearly as quickly. Okay. What? Okay. Start the stuffing, but I will not. I will wait until you tell me don't stuff anymore, and then I'll finally start. I do things a little bit off the chain, off the wall, a little out of order. You never know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep you guys on your toes and add some chaos to your life. Mwah-ah-ah. Hey, Guinea! Good morning, afternoon time zones! Long time no see, friend. It's so lovely to see you in chat today. How are you? We love Guinea. Guinito! Still in bed? You're not at work? Get to work, young man. Go to work, make all the money, and then throw the money at me. Thanks. Yes. If you can pay my bills for me, then I can be a stay-at-home crochet dog mom. So, until we can get me to be solidly stable as a content creator, I cannot do that. But if somebody wants to pay my bills for me, then I can concentrate more of my time on just crocheting and snuggling the dogs. So thank you for your consideration. Thank you. It's your day off? Oh, good. Thirsty Thursday. Alright, that is the last of that. Let's add... I am just making an actual mess back here. That's okay. You put your phone on Do Not Disturb so people don't bother you? Your coworker already tried calling? Oh my gosh. I mean, I keep my phone on vibrate or silence 24/7, so nobody is ever going to be able to reach out to me if there's ever an emergency middle of the night. Which, it does kind of stink, because what if there is a family emergency that I need to rush to the hospital or something? I don't know, but I get a ton of Instagram messages and text messages and things that I wake up in the morning and I catch up on all of the random messages I've received from people throughout the night, and I don't want any of that waking me up or waking up my fiance. That would be no bueno. You hear the vibrations? Ah, okay. Yeah, once I'm asleep, like, my ears turn off any sense of notifications. The only problem that I have during the day is I have my watch, and my watch will vibrate and tell me, hey, there's a notification, or someone's calling you. I may not hear my phone or see my phone, but I feel the vibration on my watch. I'm like, dadgummit, they can still get me. Hey, Nate, welcome in. Yeah, after 10, I mean, nothing good happens after 10:30. I am much too old for anything good to happen after 10:30. I am ready to be asleep at that point. Like, there's no reason somebody should be trying to communicate with me after 10:30 p.m. Your ears can hear a fly in China. You'd be a really good, dad then, because you could hear the baby from the other room. Or you can come babysit mine when I have one someday, and that way I could be asleep, and you can deal with the kid crying. That's how it works, right? Don't put that curse on you. Too bad, I already did. I put it into the universe. You're gonna be a dad. Congratulations. Anybody else want to be a father? I will give the... I'll put it into the universe if anybody else wants to be a dad. Don't you put that curse on me, Ricky Bobby. Who's the mom? I don't know. It's not Chicky, because Lord knows I've never figured out where Chicky is. I don't know if she exists anymore. It's not Chicky. I don't know whose it could be. You're almost done with the dad stuff? Do you have an 18-year-old? Tito, aren't you like 18 yourself? You can't have an 18-year-old. That's weird. She really is a creature from another dimension. She does not grace me with her presence any longer, and it's sad. Your oldest is really? Wow. You know you're entering the chat in the middle of a conversation, but you never mind text after 10:30, just if it's convenient. If they're looking for an answer immediately at evening, you don't see it until the morning. You just tell them to never make any type of decisions past it. That is very fair. I've had to actually communicate with my therapist, and he had to put and assign the expectation of you will not look at your emails after... He wanted to say after 6 p.m. And I was like, that's not reasonable. I run a business. I need to be able to be in check with potential clients or families moving to town or answering contract emails or whatever. I need to still have access to my email for a reasonable amount of time. He's like, okay, let's put you a limit at 9 p.m. Like after 9 p.m., that's 10 p.m. Eastern time. Nobody needs to be responded to right away. They can wait until you get up at 8 and then reply to those. Yeah, exactly. It's like it just depends. If for my school job, I don't check my email after 5 p.m. I mean, sometimes I do just by habit. I click on all these certain apps on my phone and go from there, but I'm not intentionally looking at my emails after work hours for the schools, at least. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Nate. All right, you guys. I am getting hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the music. We're going to turn off raids, and we're going to go find somebody to go love and hang out with. We finished this Winnie the Pooh today. That was our goal, was to finish the Winnie the Pooh. So I got my Pooh Bear done. What am I going to eat? I have leftover tortellini, so I'm probably going to eat the leftover tortellini before it goes bad. It is a cheese tortellini with a basil pesto sauce. And that's what I'm going to have for lunch, but... Hey, all right. Sweet. So yeah, this is our Winnie the Pooh that we made today, and we started with our Eeyore, so we're working on an Eeyore next. You love turtling weenie? The Pooh looks amazing, thank you! Alright, let's come over here. I don't need you guys staring at my hands. That's a little bit weird. Okay. Let's back to Twitch. Let's go raid over into My Star. We haven't raided My Star in a long time. My Star is playing, excuse me. She's playing 2 Point Museum, and I love 2 Point Hospital. And 2 Point Museum is just like 2 Point Hospital. It's like 2 Point Campus. I love the 2 Point games. They are super fun, very, very silly and obnoxious, and I love, 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 love them. So let's go give her some love and affection. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, I'd love that. That'd be really cool. I would love that. My only caveat when it comes to commissions is I need to have somebody already have made a pattern. I'm not a pattern creator myself. So that's my only caveat, is I can make stuff if I can find a pattern for it or something very close to or similar to. But that's the only caveat there with the paper clay characters. I could make a chicken or I could make X, Y, and Z, but it's not going to look exactly like the character. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, exactly. All right, let's go hang out with My Star, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we will be playing more paper clay. So we're going to get back into playing paper clay. It's my first time playing video games in like 3 weeks tomorrow night. So hopefully you guys will come back in tomorrow evening and hang out with me again. But thank you for being here on this bonus Thursday morning stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Let me get my guitar out. Hold on, I gotta sing you guys out of here. What? Let me get my song. Here we go. Alright. Bye, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potato. See you soon, macaroon. Say goodbye, pumpkin pie. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later, goodbye, butterfly. Mwah. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.